Hello viewers, so here we are, a quick stream. I just have one more jump on, have this quick race, and then I'll shoot off again afterwards, but I thought I'd share it for those of you that wanted to see the second attempt, which really I'm just going to get back into the car, the original car R92, and just see if I can find a bit more speed again. It's going to be tricky. See if we can find some more speed and improve again. We can't do much worse than we did before, frankly. So we came in 15th in the first race, I think, in the end. So and Adam's back. Hi Adam. So just a quick run. I thought I'd jump back on just to see if we can try and improve a bit. Braking a bit late there then. So I've got to brake a bit earlier than that. So I lost time through that section. That's okay, we're just working out the braking zones. Marquez is there, hello, nice to see you. And the PS5 spec sounds good. It does sound good at this stage. We'll have to see what that... we're driving the R92 Nissan. It is a fast car, but we're a bit off the pace there, so we need to find some more speed. Getting my turning right there. I don't know what happened there. Seem to just not get any power. Lost all my time. Oh, I've got to get my eye in. Haven't got long now. We'll do it in qualifying. We'll improve. I was going a lot quicker earlier. What have I done? Have I changed something? Maybe it's changed my brake bias. Let's see how we get on now then. Okay, good mix of people again. See how we get on in this room. And these lobbies are never easy, obviously, because they're all good players in these lobbies. But we want to try and, if we can, top 8 finish is what we're aiming for here. If we can get that, I think pretty pleased with that. no music, obviously. I had to remove all the music because of copyright issues. So okay, right, let's go then. Let's go, viewers. Ah, really? I haven't seen that about the new PSVR 2, but it's good that it uses the PSVR 1, which I've got, so that's all I need until they release a 4K version. Again, let's just see if we can. I'm just going to mind my own business, do my own race. Qualifying in the top 10 is really important for me. This car is not easy to drive. It will require a lot of concentration. Brake earlier still. Having trouble getting out of that corner for some reason. Quite know what I've done wrong there. Right, that's great, Adam. Thanks for that. I'll look into that afterwards. Good shout. Okay. Hi Jeff, having a second run tonight. Where are we? 10th. Oh, that was great, wasn't it? What the hell was that? He's gone back to the pits. Whatever he's done. Quit. see how we get on this time. Don't feel as awake as I did earlier, but still want to just put in a 1:39 if I can. That section doesn't matter though. We'll have another lap in a minute. Oh wow. That went terrible. Don't know what happened there. Strange. What am I doing differently to what I did before? Let's move the brake bias forward again. Maybe that will make a difference. Terrible. Lost a bit of time trying to dodge that guy then. We're going to finish this lap anyway. We'll improve this a little bit, not much. But then we'll pit, see if we can put in a better lap. Okay, we're going to pit at the end of this lap, see if we've got enough time to get out for one more lap. Not what I needed. Ah, Jev's watching. Hello, Jev. Thanks. I'll do my best. It's quite stressful driving this car. It's it's very intense. It's tough. It's tough driving this car, man. It's got a... Oh, I didn't know he was there. That's one of the reasons why I certainly didn't want to pit again. Do we have 2.8 laps? What do we need? Yeah, I think that'll do. We won't put any more fuel in. We'll just use what we got. Oh, it's okay, Key. Oh, I wasn't looking. Oh, I thought I'd done stop refueling. No, I've got too much fuel in the car. Oh. Disaster. Disaster. I needed that low fuel to put in a good run. If this guy blocks me, it's the end of my lap. Oh, he's going to block me. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. He's going to block me right into turn one. I thought we'd have enough time to get away, you know. Couldn't get it to grip. Not smooth. It's the extra fuel as well. So the car's got the extra fuel on board and it's completely messed it up. Damn, I've lost pole position because of that. It's so frustrating, you know. I've got like another second, 2 seconds in this car. Damn it. Oh well. Oh, that's alright, Key. Thanks for that. Thanks, Jeff. Thanks, Jeff. It's we'll see how we get on. I've got to say, it is a hot night. It's a hot night driving. I was just saying to Jeff earlier, you know, it's quite an intense race. It's quite a stressful race, this race. I'm a bit frustrated with my qualifying time. I had plenty more in the tank. You know, 4th place, it's not where we need to be with our strategy. But Doug in here as well. I wonder if Doug's watching. Are you watching, Doug? Hello, Doug. I'm not doing any fuel saving in this race. I'm just going to go and race. That's it. I'm just going to go for it. I do, Jeff. I have the pace for the race. I'm positive for that. Should do a quick loo break, maybe. quick loo break. Very quick loo break. Come on.
Explains that then.
Right, back. Right. Let's get pumped. That's a cool paint job. I like the paint job. Got a little racer vibe to it. So we're in 4th place. Obviously a lot of these guys may not pit. I'm going to pit. Be gentle. Yay, Doug's watching. I will be. Because it's you. No, because I'm a gentleman racer. That's why. I will. The leather gloves. Make it happen. They deserve the points. The thing about racing, isn't it? You know, it's like it can go well, it can go bad. You just got to say, oh well. I just want to race. You know, I did that race earlier where I was fuel saving, and I didn't know what the tactic was for fuel saving. And if you don't know what the tactic is, you know where you're supposed to be in what setting, it's just impossible. Basically, I was 7 seconds a lap slower with fuel saving. So. We are going to do minor fuel saving, but not much. It's a bit tight. This is a bit tight. Oh, Jesus. Something happened with my revs then. Don't know what happened. I lost all my revs in the corner. Need to go faster. I'm not going fast enough. Not going fast enough at the moment. This wasn't the plan. We need to go quicker than that now. We've really got to get some speed on. We've got to close on this guy. Damn it, lost a load of speed there. Get out of that corner. Save my life. Lose all my revs. Lap times are all over the place for me at the moment. I was doing 2:37s earlier. So let's see. What have we got lap wise, fuel wise, lap wise? Let's take a look. 3.6 laps. So let's have a look on that. It's nice just to be able to race, isn't it? That's the only thing. couldn't race before, and I just want to race round and just enjoy the racing, you know? So it turned out if I hadn't have stopped, I could have had enough fuel with this car. 5, 6, 7. No, I wouldn't have. Oh, well, we'll pit near the end. We'll just go with a little bit of fuel saving, but I don't think it's worth it really. We lost a second there. It's not worth it. And my tyres are really gone, so I will pit this lap, no doubt about it. I don't know how people are doing it without pitting, you know. Oh well, that's the end of my race then. Thank you for that. What was that all about, honestly? Yep, thank you. And that's the end of my race. That's a real shame. That's my whole pit stop time gone. Oh well. Couldn't know that he was going to go for an impossible overtake. What can I do? Oh well. Nothing I can do really there, guys. Never mind, never mind. Just isn't to be, is it? He did the trick that was online the other day whereby he touched me and then touched the wall to give me a 4-second penalty, which we all know is like more like a 6-second penalty because oh well, that's the end of my race. See where we end up. We nail our front tyres, but sod it, let's just do this. Don't know why I'm struggling with that corner so much. I had it perfect earlier when I was doing my laps. Very strange. You think about that 6 seconds I lost thanks to that mucking around earlier. I think we would have probably been close to the win. I made a mistake through there then. That's alright. We've lost it now, unfortunately. I just got knocked then, just at that last second by Doug as it happens. It's alright, he's got a penalty. I got knocked just when I was getting on the power. That almost spun me out. That car was so difficult to get around that corner. But hey, I was the leading finisher with that car. And it just shows, you know, I think if I could have got away with not being hit and given a 4-second penalty, which gave me essentially a 6-second penalty, I think we would have been doing all right. Quite enjoyed that. That was a much better race. Second place, Doug in third. Well done, Doug. My tyres absolutely fell apart actually in that final lap there. Oh, that's better points. Oh, that's better. Anything over 1,000 will do. And there we have it. That was a quicker run then. A quicker run. You know, a bit frustrated about the old penalty again, wasn't it? But take a look though. I just want to see what happened there because it's always good to see. And good play by Doug there. I appreciate that. He didn't need to pull over then. Just save the replay. Yeah, I don't know how to communicate with the steering wheel in terms of chat. Oh God, why does it keep going up there? Let's see if I can. I don't know how to do it. How do you? Oh. Thank you, Doug. I can't bloody communicate with this thing. That's okay. There we are. Okay, that's good. Oh, that's it. That's it. I can't. I don't know how to do text with steering wheel. It's not that simple. I should somehow set up my control pad. I think to work there. Oh well. Someone say thank you to Doug anyway. Like you say, it was a nice gesture. He just literally, I was on the power then. It just knocked me, and that was it. Just the car is so bad through that hairpin every time. And what's weird is the way the power cuts in. So you have like no power. Then suddenly you get like all this turbo kick in, but there's no drive in the car. It's not going anywhere, and that's the thing that makes it really difficult to drive with. Essentially, it's like what's going on. So we got a decent bunch of you watching on YouTube. Hello viewers. That was that was good. That was a good race. Let's just have a look at the replay actually for a second. I don't know how to use the bloody chat thing on here. I need to label the buttons on this wheel sometimes. Thank you, Doug. Literally, you were coming round there, and literally it just knocked me as I was on the power, and that was it. The car was just all over the place then. And I appreciate you slowing down. Luckily, the other guy had a penalty, but no, I appreciate that. That was we're just gonna have a look at the replay, but I got a penalty in that race. That again was like, well, it was just rubbish. Honestly, another rubbish penalty. So I lost 6 seconds on that penalty. I think turn 1 was quite intense for me. I was a bit worried about turn 1. It got a bit cosy. It's one of those situations where you don't want to lift because you know it's a good chance to get past some cars, but you're also a bit nervous that other people are going to brake at the right point. And sometimes when you can see spatial awareness around you, you brake a bit early because you know 1 or 2 of them just aren't going to make it. Let's have a look at this. It's got to go through the whole grid, hasn't it? That's better. I feel better now. So it's good. Thanks, Doug. Thanks yourself as well. It was good, clean racing. I appreciated that. I haven't played. Yeah, LCK, absolutely. You got to vary up your games. I mean, I do a lot of Gran Turismo, but my intention all year has been to get onto Formula One at some point. And I've got to play the new F1 2019 soon, so I really should do some F1 practice. Maybe I'll do some in the next couple of days. Do some practice just to familiarise myself again. First was 7 seconds ahead, and I lost at least that in the penalty I got. So Doug, you won't have seen it, but I got a 4-second penalty, which for bashing someone into a wall who went into the back of me. Basically, I wasn't expecting it. I don't quite know where he thought he was going. It's a warm evening, I've got a bit of all this gear around me. It does get pretty warm. Alright, let's have a look then. Key, absolutely. I'm going to get on ACC at some point. Let's just see it from a replay perspective. I just want to see. Turn 1 is quite cosy. Actually, no. Let's. This all gets a bit cozy. I just want to see some of these elements of this race. And hey, thanks, Bobsy. This was all quite. So I got a good initial getaway here, given that he's in the same car. Then I've got double slipstream. And I'm thinking, right, let's do the gap. Let's do the gap. Please don't turn in on me. Oh, and then they started closing in. I'm like, do you know what? I'm braking. I'm letting these guys go. It doesn't get much closer than that. That was cozy. Let's just see that again. I'm glad I hit the brakes. Oh wow, look at it. Madness. Madness in turn one. I love a bit of turn one madness. Let's Doug here, that's right behind us, seeing all the action on board, racing round. That was a wall connect there, and you know that sent you down to 8th place. It's quite funny because when you're racing and you'll see that there's a gap behind you, even if it's like 1.2 seconds, you get a wave of relief come across you. That's it. I can forget about that now. I can focus purely on what's in front of me. So I just want to take a look now back at wanted to see some of the field action through turn one. And these are all A-class drivers, A and S class, and it will amaze you sometimes just at the almost comedy of errors that goes on at times like this. And look at that. Goodness me. Mayhem. Absolute mayhem. Oh, wow. Mayhem in the field. Oh. Oh, dear. Oh, it's not good, is it? It's getting hit from behind. Oh wow! Look at this dude. This is amazing. Hold on, let's. I've got to see some of this because I always find this quite educational its own way. So he's going into the back of him here. Oh, look at this. Mayhem, mayhem. 3 wide into the chicane. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's so messy. That's awful. This is A and S class racing. I mean, professional racing at its finest. FIA. Oh, that is hilarious. That is hilarious. Oh, look at that. That probably gives him a penalty. Because that other guy went into the wall then. Nothing to do with him. Let's see if he gets a penalty now then. Oh, someone went off there, I think. Yep, he got a penalty for that incident earlier. Oh no, it wasn't those two connecting. Oh, and he took him out. He gets a penalty as well then. Look at this, look at this penalty junction. Unbelievable. Unbelievable drama. Right, now I want to see me getting my penalty now, because That would have been it there then. I just wanted to see where this went wrong, because this is where I got my penalty. And I didn't see the guy coming at all. I didn't realise that he was closing on me here, but I'm turning in and he just went into me. I mean, I don't... Oh well, there you go. I didn't even know the guy was there. Okay, whatever. And there you go. That's my 4-second penalty. That kind of ruined my race, really, my chance of a win. And then I was a bit frustrated here. That's why I made this mistake here. I was just so annoyed. I thought I'd get in his way for a bit as well. Slow him down a bit. Look at all the time you lose. So, because you lose the 4 seconds, but then you also lose. Then the whole field goes past. I was miles down the road. So then it's a matter of coming back. Look at that, look at that. I didn't realise there was all that behind me, you know. Blimey, that was mayhem. Wow. I was more concentrating on the car in front here and just getting past him, getting on with it. I think I was just annoyed. You know when you get that kind of red mist feeling and you just want to get by. Nice, no fuel saving, just driving. That was good fun, viewers. Funnily enough though, I wasn't nearly as quick in the second half of the race. I was just constantly struggling around these slow corners in this car. It just understeered all the way basically. Pretty damn fast, isn't it, when you're seeing it like from this perspective? That guy was holding me up a bit there. I knew I had to get past this guy. And it's amazing in a way what fresher tyres can do if you could just hang in there as well. But this car really did like to munch its tyres, so tyre stop was necessary. Not happy with my laps, but happy with the way it turned out in the end anyway. Despite the penalty, it was a good result. It was a good result. Good result. I've not had a great season on the FIA. I've had a lot of drama this season. A lot of it partially down to the penalty system. Even today, really, I think without the penalty, who knows? You know, we lost at least six, maybe 7 seconds. Finished 7 seconds behind the leader. Anything was possible there today, but Good. Good. Let's see. I don't know if we're getting any comments on different areas here. I just see that. I don't know if we're getting any comments from Twitch coming through. Don't think we are.
I've lost £15.
Oh no, that's nice, lovely. Right, that's so Twitch. So there are people watching on Twitch, but I don't know if they're. If you're commenting on Twitch, the comments aren't showing up. So if you're commenting on anything but YouTube, it seems like for some reason it's not working properly. Right. Let's get out of that. That was good. Good racing. Good racing from Doug and everybody else there. Shame that guy went at the back of me, but there you go. Let's see if it's working on Facebook. Because I'm actually restreaming right now, so when you see my streams, they appear on several different websites. You can watch it on Twitch or Facebook, or you know. See. Right, that's all working. Okay, that's good. Okay, so that was good racing then. Pleased about that. Finally, I think that's the best result I've had in quite a while. Actually, it's been a really challenging period, hasn't it? On the team racing, on the racing front, and you know, some of these sites I don't know how to change the game. That's just I'm streaming to several sites at the moment. We've got this new one, D Live, but nobody seems to watch on D Live. It's always oh, I don't know what's going on there. It's a strange website. Right. All right then. We've got hello from Twitch. Hello, Evil Skyline. And Grid. Yeah, people talking about Grid, of course. We've had Grid recently as well. When hopefully I'm going to get some gameplay for you guys on Grid soon. Yeah, I mean, Grid is... I don't know if we can actually... I'll try, see if I can get it working in a window, actually. But if you haven't seen it, obviously it's on the channel. And I wonder if we can. Let's try. Let's try something. See if it works. Was it doing that thing? No. Yeah, you can't do it on here. That's a bit of a shame. I can't share browser. Hold on. See if we can. Let's see if we can do something here. No. Oh. No. That's very strange. I am no good, guys, at this sort of stuff. A lot of people are really good at technical bits and bobs, and for me, whatever reason, can't get it working. I was just hoping to talk about some of this. No. Oh well, I can't share it, unfortunately. I was just going to share a unmarked version of the Grid video, but I can't, unfortunately, which is a bit of a bummer. So I'm just going to, for some reason, when I post a browser link into a browser window, it's got to click that thing, and you can't click it because it's in a window. So that's a bit frustrating. Ooh, it's a cup of tea. Oh, that's better. It's winner's tea now. Winner's tea. Some people have champagne. I have winner's tea. So what are we doing? So yeah, I mean, other than that though, Grand Prix tomorrow. Are you guys watching the Grand Prix? Watching the Grand Prix tomorrow? Monaco Grand Prix. Of course, we've had everyone's having a go at Ferrari today, but it's a strange decision, wasn't it, to not send Leclerc out again? It was a strange decision, leaving him down in 16th there. Don't really know what's going on at Ferrari. Bit of an odd one. It's just a shame that the season's nearly over before it's begun, with Mercedes in the top spot. Just relaxing for a minute after the intensity of that race was it's pretty darn intense, isn't it? Pretty darn intense. Maybe I should play something else for a minute, something more chilled. What else have I got? Got anything more relaxing to do rather than Gran Turismo for a minute? Not really. Sonic Racing, but I don't think a lot of you viewers would want to watch Sonic Racing. So, no, I've had a few disastrous runs over time. Had some good races as well. I was learning a lot on that Brands Hatch circuit. I did enjoy that Brands Hatch race. I was getting better and better at that. You know, I was learning how to fuel save on that car as well. Golf tomorrow. What else, viewers? Testing on Twitch. I've been doing some Twitch testing. I'm always trying to learn the streaming thing. I mean, streaming is so sort of, there's so much to it now, you know, in terms of how it all works. And I used to do, I mean, I've got Streamlabs here. I haven't had Streamlabs open actually. Used to have Streamlabs open it up. So yeah, I mean, it's good. We've had some new followers, of course, on Twitch. I've been trying to decide what to do in the future. Should I continue streaming to YouTube and Twitch, or just select to go to Twitch or YouTube? Still got to make that decision at some point. That's a big decision. Or we're going to keep doing this Twitch restreaming, but it's expensive, and I just have to figure out what we're going to do at the moment in the future. But a lot of you watch on YouTube. It's actually the quality on Twitch is actually better, surprisingly. But you can have better quality on YouTube. Twitch actually limits what you can do in terms of how much you can run in terms of megabits a second. Do you do daily races too? I do daily races. I mean, I haven't looked at this week's daily races. The big problem with daily races is they require too much qualifying time. I'm finding the further you work your way up, the more you need extensive qualifying time to actually get anywhere. I don't know what the car is here. What's the car everybody's using? GTR, GT3, got Mustang, GR3. Sure, I had the Mustang. All these cars, I've never got the right car. Do you know what I mean? I wish it wouldn't show all the duplicates sometimes. That you just stacked them, you know. You lose all your YouTube followers. Yeah, I mean, well, I don't know. I think if we did Twitch, then it would be, you know, everything would change. And if we did YouTube, we'd lose what little we have on Twitch. It's just, you know, I'll probably just end up streaming to YouTube, and that's the end of it, you know. Brian says, am I giving them new MotoGP 19 a go? I don't know at the moment. You know, it depends on how chats go with Milestone, really. You know, everything about testing these new games is me contacting companies and you know, working out what we can do in terms of coverage and stuff like that. And you know, if they want to show us the game, they can. If they don't, they won't. We are hoping to get some footage on pretty much every other racing game. I think it's the only one that I probably may not get hold of. Yeah, I should have some F1 footage soon. I'm a bit disappointed that we weren't in the kind of first bunch of people to get hands on it, really. I can understand in some respects, but it would have been nice. Let's just have a look at this for a minute. I just want to see what these race details are. I don't know what that means in terms of fuel and pit stops. Everyone's using the Mustang, aren't they? Or the GTR. And I don't really want to buy any more cars right now. I wonder if I just get on with just using this. Or using this. About needing to buy a new car. Let's have a little practice then. Yeah, I kind of wish that the duplicates were kind of stacked in some way in your showroom, so it just said like a number, like 4. Because sometimes when you want to get rid of cars, you have to, you get kind of lost with all the duplicates that it gives you every day. 1 stop for fuel and medium tyres, right? Okay. Right. Right, okay. I'm just going to have a little browse at this car just without buying one right now and just see how we... I don't like the way this car drives, but I'll have a quick go. And... Oh. Let's have a quick go then. Try it out. Just sell the duplicate cars. Yeah, it is a bit of a pain, isn't it? I mean, it'd be good if you got something for the duplicates, because it just keeps giving me cars every day that I've already got. And I kind of feel like a stupid system, really, isn't it? It's like, what's the point in giving you cars you've already got? Ben Williams is here. Hello, Ben. Right, let's just see where the speed is here. Anyway, see if this car's got any speed to it. It's going to feel like driving a boat compared to what I was just driving. AstroTurf didn't work well. It feels so slow, doesn't it, after driving the Group 1 cars? Don't know if that's a first gear corner. Could even be a first gear. This is why I probably wouldn't do a daily race now, is because it's too late in the week. Everybody's been doing it all week. They all know the tactics. I think if you're going to do daily races, you've got to get into it on sort of a Monday or Tuesday, and then that way people haven't quite got there yet. Oh, nice little cruise. Lost a lot of speed there. You just got to learn the nuances of each car when you jump in it, because they are all so different, you know. That's the thing. Right, let's try a better lap this time. I just want to see if... I don't know if the first corner is... Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. Okay, that didn't work out for me, did it? It was quicker using first gear there, but I just got on the power a bit too soon. So let's learn the gears a bit. Actually, do you know, I might jump off this and do some Formula 1 for a second, actually. Because I could do with just learning a bit of F1 rather than just doddering around here. I don't know if that's a second or a first. So try one more lap after this, and then we'll see if we can that didn't go well. Not well. We will learn that corner next time. First gear definitely gives you better drive through that corner. Marginal, isn't it? There, you can do that in second or third, but third is quicker if you can maintain pace. Tried to carry too much speed then. I'm too tired for all that practice right now. Let's just it's too intense. There's no point racing it, you know. Because all I'm going to do is qualify 18th on the grid and then come in last, you know, unless you're going to do like 100 laps of qualifying, it's just not even worth it. That's the problem with daily races for me. I mean, if I went round and round, I'd get into the 149s, and then it would just be so difficult trying to make any progress then. And what do I need to achieve? You know, 146s, that's what I mean, I'm miles away. The time it would take me to get from a 140-50 to a 148 is like a day's practice right there. So bear in mind that Super GT's like, you know, the top player. It's I've got the wrong car as well. Let's get out of that. Let's have a little break. It's late now, isn't it? Oh, no wonder I'm a bit tired. I think that's about it really for me. I think I'm going to have a break actually for now. It's enough driving for tonight. I think it's time to have a cup of tea and just have a chat and a chill out for a minute, and then that's about it really. But yeah, daily races this week, no good. As I say, daily races for me are just no fun if I'm not qualified high enough. It's just utterly pointless. In a car like that, on a track like that, it doesn't have enough going for it. I think when you've got fast and intense cars, sort of Group 1 cars, great because it's intense, it's on the limit. I find these cars on a Monza, it's, you know, everyone's going to brake at the same point. It's not really, once you know what those points are, you know, it's a pretty straightforward track. LK Racing practice this week in Isle of Man TT. Yeah, I mean, we don't know what kind of goes on behind the scenes in terms of licensing on that game. You know, I mean, there are things about that game, the development of that game, and it's a shame it can't be more. You know, there's definitely that, but you know, we'll see what happens in the future. The Isle of Man brand and what's coming next. You know, I think the modelling of the track is incredible. They just need to get the physics right, basically. And as I mentioned in my videos, there's like invisible bumps, which actually did get improved a lot from an earlier version. I don't know, Phoenix probably. If I wasn't so tired, it's late now. I've done 50 laps of racing now on that other track, and I think that's about me done now. I'm racing for today. I just chill out for a minute, have a cup of tea, and then after that, I'm gonna just turn this light off. It's in my face. Oh, that's better. That's better. There's nothing like a bright light in your face the whole time. Oh, that was good, that race earlier. I enjoyed that. It's good. It's nice to chill out for a second. And yeah, just you know, like you say, we've had Crash Bandicoot coverage on the channel. We've had Sonic. We've had Grid. We've had truck racing, which looks great. It depends really, Phoenix. I mean, what developers there are really. I mean, there's only Milestone doing all the bike games, and that's sometimes down to the fact that bike games aren't as big as car games, you know. And who else has made a good bike game? Polyphony. That's it. There's not really many. Namco. I always like Namco's MotoGP. There aren't many bike game developers out there, and I think that's because it's the investment and stuff like that. But you know, I think one thing is that you guys aren't aware of is when companies make games and they get official licenses, they get restricted as to what they can put in that game. So, you know, there's all these restrictions that we're not aware of. You know, it's like Formula One. It's taken what 8, 9 years, 10 years for Codemasters to get GP2, Formula 2 in there. Now, 10 years they've been wanting that. Now they finally get it. And it's the same with these other brands. You know, gradually the racing game sport says, hey, we're more than just this. We'll let more come into it. Yeah, I think so. I mean, I wasn't so keen on Ride 3. I kind of felt the handling as well took a step backwards. I actually quite like the way the bike is more, you know, it's instinctive in Isle of Man TT. It's not instinctive in you know, in hold on a minute, what's that? It's not so instinctive in the Ride 3 in comparison. I think also, like they mentioned, the tracks. There are little things on the tracks that seem to be off, and it's a bit odd. So I don't know why some games companies are not getting the tracks and chicanes right and stuff like that. It seems a bit strange. I mean, they don't, either they're not allowed to explain it or they can't explain it. I think that's something that's a bit weird. That is something that's a bit weird. But yeah, I have no idea why. Hold on a moment. It's just 2 seconds, viewers. I have no idea why that is. Might just have a go on something else for a minute. Something more chilled, maybe. What do I have here? Might play something just more relaxing. I was playing a bit of Sonic Transform the other day. Bit of Grid. That's not very relaxing though. I look forward to be able to share some other racing games with you guys at some point I've been looking at. What do I think of the situation with Gran Turismo and Spa? Sounds like nonsense to me. Licensing or extra cost, rubbish. It's not. They're not. You know, I don't believe all that stuff. There's other politics involved, or they're just holding it back to launch it with Gran Turismo Sport Extra on the PS5 or something. You know, something like that. I don't think it's just down to what they've said. Those licensing issues don't affect Gran Turismo in that way. They've got the money, not an issue. I mean, Gran Turismo have said things in the past that they said they couldn't do things, and they could, you know, but for whatever reason it was resource at their end. So I don't know. I take it all with a pinch of salt, really. Milestones limited by the size. Yeah, I mean, you don't know what happens in these games companies, because when you're looking at games companies, you don't know what politics there are in those companies. You know, whether someone's getting promoted above someone else because they should be doing it, or the son or their daughter wants to have that job or something like that. You know, it all goes on, guys, when it comes to games companies. You know, and that's the thing. Is there more racing games coming you can't talk about? There's always racing games I can't talk about. There's always racing games I've seen that I can't talk about. It's just a thing, you know. You know, at the end of the day, developers talk to me about stuff, and they show me stuff, and they say, you know, this is what we're working on for next year or whatever. I say, good, yeah, great, and you know, I look forward to seeing it when it's done. You know, so yeah, there's some titles that I'm quite excited in personally. And that's that, really. But I am hoping to get you guys some footage on Grid soon, and obviously Grid, Formula 1, WRC, truck racing, you know, other games coming out. I'm hoping to get some footage on, so there's lots of footage coming to the channel, loads coming to the channel. Let's see, what do we have here? Trying to think of something on something chilled I can play on probably it's not going to bore you guys. You know, you guys are going to get bored if it's something that you're not used to. What can I play that's not going to bore you? I know that the viewership is just going to drop down to 0 when it's not Gran Turismo, but it normally does when I'm talking anyway. It's like the talking thing is just too boring for a lot of people. Let's see, I just need to relax, because that racing was so stressful and intense earlier. It's like I just need to have a break from it. Automobilista 2 does look good. I mean, the trailer was shown the other night. I've got to upload that to the channel and have a talk about it actually, but it does look good. It's using a Madness engine. Very exciting to see that. I really look forward to seeing what they can do. I mean, they've got their physics and combining that, maybe the project cars that everyone's always wanted. It really could be. Truck racing is looking good. It is looking good. I'm really hoping to share a preview soon with you guys with early gameplay. But it is looking good at this stage. You know, it's coming along. Physics are looking good. You know, obviously it's never going to keep the whole world happy. There's always going to be somebody somewhere not happy about something. But you know, I think I have to admit, when I first saw the trailer for it, I was pretty blown away by it, really. We didn't get it up on the channel at the time, but we will do. We'll talk a bit about that. But I was expecting a lot worse. It's like playing Gran Turismo with trucks, honestly. I mean, it's looking good. If they can get the online modes in there, it could be amazing. So truck racing's looking good. We've got WRC 8 coming, which is looking great. Really good. Really good. We've got, what do we got coming next? We've got Pacer, futuristic Wipeout style game. And of course Redoubt's come out on the Switch, and we're going to be looking at some Switch games in a bit more detail soon. There's quite a few games coming to Switch actually. They should all be pretty good. So but yeah, I mean, there's always new racing games on the way, guys. So what's you know, I mean, let's think about E3 for a second. We're going to talk about this on a video, but E3's coming, and you're going to have my PS4 is sounding like a Hoover here. What have we got coming at E3? We've got maybe a new Forza announcement. That's going to be interesting. What's happening with the Forza brand? New Need for Speed. That's going to be interesting. See what's happening there. Like I say, that's going to be interesting. I mean, Need for Speed's been rubbish for years, hasn't it? It's got to be less rubbish than the previous ones, we hope, but people will buy it anyway. You know, I think then you've got, what else? What else have you got? GTR 3 could be there maybe. Who knows? Well, Elsie, they were making a Milestone used to make them, but you know, then they moved on to MotoGP. You have to question to yourself, how much does it cost to actually make these games? That's the thing. Do you know, I'm gonna play something for a minute. It's not a driving game, so it's not going to be a driving game. It's going to be something else entirely. I just want to play something different for a minute while I talk. What am I going to play? Oh, we could play a driving game, I guess. What have we got here? Oh, that's what we could play. Just look at what we can play here. I think there's something here. That's the one. We'll play a bit of this. Play a bit of this. Let's play a different game, viewers. Let's play a different game. See if we can get this working. Can we get this working? Try getting something working here. Oh, livery editor. No, I'm way too tired for all that. Let's just get something set up here. Oh no, back. Hold on. Okay, so let's get this set up and then we'll have a look at something different while I read your comments. Something just a bit different, a bit retro. We're going to go a bit retro-esque and check out a bit of this. And the screen decides to change when it's not being used. That's a bit weird. Right, okay. Oh no, it messes up on there. Oh, that's so frustrating. So frustrating. That's what I was trying to fix when I was in the other window. Right, hold on then. Achievements. Which achievements? Oh no, Gymkhana is never chilled for me. Right, let's try a bit of this for a minute. I haven't played this in like a year. I don't even know if there's any sound for it. There's no sound. Oh no. Oh, whose sound? Why is the music not playing? Where's the music volume? Music isn't playing. Let's use one of these cards. Where's the music? This game's all about the music and the music's not playing. There we go. Bit of 80s vibe for you guys. See how we get on with this. Something different for the... it's not easy doing this, but... Oh! Bit of arcade racing. Marble Garden. Let's do Marble Garden. Don't do that at home. It's not a rip-off of Outrun. Not really. Let's change the music. What have we got? Let's try this. Change the cassette. It's more of a nighttime music, isn't it, than daytime? More of a chilled nighttime music, but it suits. It is nighttime, isn't it? Oh, damn. Oh, didn't get my slide right. So what you got to do is when you're playing this, is you're braking and then accelerating and then braking and accelerating. You have to turn in, get the car to initiate a drift. It's slightly more tricky than it sounds. Go Villa then. Supposed to change tracks. Set up the auto track. Hang on, let's get on a straight. Sure it was meant to be well, we'll just change it over. Went the same way as the traffic, that was a bummer. Something chilled. Oh, we've done our Gran Turismo for the evening, so we can do a bit of this. Going to blow your mind with graphics for this. Can't get the car to slide. Blow your mind with graphics. Surprisingly, it's actually requires quite a bit of skill actually to get into. It's a funny one. You really got to flick the car in. If you get it wrong, it just won't slide. Oh no! Ah, kind of went bad there, didn't it? It's tough. It's tough. So yeah, some yeah. Yeah, that was quite challenging. Ben's eyes are bleeding. Yeah, that's just what you need just before bed. See? Something chilled for the evening. Look at those graphics. Yeah. Oh, there's the music. There's actually a multiplayer option. We won't play multiplayer. Done enough multiplayer. It would be good if there was sort of a proper Grand Prix. No, I'm going to muck around with that. But yeah, that's a bit of fun. Okay, didn't realise you could do all that on here. Oh, it's awful. Try the NTC and it again. Dreadful picture quality. It's just what we need. I can barely see what I'm doing now. Fantastic. If you thought it was bad for your eyes before, it's bad now. Let's do manual drifting again. It's not easy, guys. It's not easy. Very, very cool. I wonder if I put this into a... I can't put it into another scene. Dirt's useless feedback. I don't know. This is not good for your eyes, so... Oh no! Ah, can't slow down enough now. YouTube compression doesn't help. No, I should imagine not actually. This is in a CRT mode, so it means it's giving you a lot of we can quit that. Let's go back to settings and just change that to what is pixel anyway? So I know. Okay, that's super sharp. Yeah, we'll just go with that. Makes a bit of a difference for you guys. It's been pretty cool actually, nice and chilled playing something like this rather than obviously so much GT. Yeah, Outrun, I used to like Outrun, I was a big Outrun fan. I wish I had Outrun on the PC, you know, I don't have any like proper arcade games on the PC. It's a shame, you know, but it's a bummer really, but, yeah, because you can't buy Outrun 2 anymore, which is a bummer. Try a bit of this out. Ben Williams, did I see a procession? Tomorrow's race, dare I say it, I can't say it's going to be anything other than a procession. It is what it is, Monaco. No one can get past anyone. It's going to be about that one tyre stop. And that's that. There's really not much. Apart from the start, you're going to get some action at the start. Even if you get a safety car, no one can race each other there. That's the problem. It's such a pain when the slide doesn't start. You've got to slide into the corner or you're buggered. My rival's beating me. Damn. Should win this easy. There we go. Luckily they've got rumble strips around every road, isn't it? So difficult. I enjoy the spectacle of Monaco. I mean, it's for me, it's the heart. It's a heart and soul of Formula One in many respects. It's the glamour, it's the wealth, it's the showbiz. I mean, that's what Formula One's all about, and that's what Monaco's really important for. That it's part of the soul of Formula One. You know, so is Monza, so is Silverstone. You know, these are all important tracks, and when you lose any one of them, you lose what Formula One is all about. You know? And that's the sad part. One day we will. We won't lose Monaco because Formula One needs Monaco for its survival. That's why you'll never lose Monaco. But it would be nice. It would be nice if they redesigned Monaco. That's the thing. Yeah, it'd be nice if they redesigned Monaco so that because there is a redesign they could do to the track, I feel, that would improve the racing, and that is to when you go right down into the tunnel, you go right and then right again after Fairmont hairpin, and then they could do something there with that. But right in the way, slowed me right down. Why does he go so fast? Does that dude get so much boost? No! Damn, it's so difficult to beat these guys. Damn. Do I have a favourite F1 track to watch or play on the game? Yeah, I really would say really. I like quite a few races, you know, but they don't always make good races, you know. I mean, I've always liked Canada. It's a track I've always liked. Canadian Grand Prix usually made good racing, and it's a good track to drive. It's got some good challenges to it, and it's, you know, it works the drivers hard. It's almost like a Monaco, as they say, without walls, where you can actually pass, you know, in that sense. Lots of challenges to it. That's that. Which tracks do I... it's difficult to say, really. I mean, at the moment, I don't play so much F1, but if I was playing F1, Canada, Silverstone, Spa, Barcelona, the tracks I played a lot. Did a fair bit of Abu Dhabi a few years ago. The rest, you know, I'd need to sort of get my head around and learn. It's like Gran Turismo, you know, you learn the tracks, you don't know them. In terms of getting yourself to esport pace, you know, it's all well and good getting yourself to within 2 seconds a lap, but then it's you know, then it's going to be difficult after that. You know, once you get to that within 2 seconds a lap of top players, you know, it just gets really hard after that. I just think there's anything else here. That's about it, really. Too tired to play anything else, really. I'm going to finish on a game, actually, that I think is really good. Everybody should play this game. Strange, it's reinstalling it. Okay, let's try this one. No, it's not giving me mouse control. Yeah, Silverstone is just a track that I kind of got in the groove. A VR update for that game, yes, it would be bad for you, LCK. It would be bad for you. Very tricky indeed. Just trying to get this set up, and then strange, it's saying first time set up, and I've played this game many times. There we go. Don't know if I'll be able to do this one on here. I'm still trying to learn how to takes mouse control away, and I can't. Let's see if we can get this working. If not, I'll call it a night. How weird. How weird. How weird. It's working. Oh. Okay, that's not working. Right, okay, so we can't stream this game. How weird is that, viewers? How weird is that? Won't let us stream this game. When you click on the game, this is a game I played a lot in the past and I enjoyed this game. This game is brilliant. Renegade Ops. So before you head off to bed tonight, this is a game. Love it. Love this game. For some reason it's deleted my old save game, which is a bit weird. Yeah, this game is awesome. Renegade Ops. Before I head to bed tonight, I'll sort of say to you guys, this game is awesome. And then I'll head off.
Welcome to Africa, renegades. Get your vehicle.
Yeah, whatever. It's getting stuck in. Oh, you guys aren't seeing the game. Seeing the... Oh, damn. How weird. It's not showing you the... That's weird. That is weird. That is strange. Okay, then you do. Okay. Okay. Alright, I just used up one of my...
I'm heading to the top of the mountain.
This is a bit of driving here. Proper driving action, viewers. Proper driving game. This is what you tuned in for tonight. Not Gran Turismo, not all this wheel business. Proper Renegade Ops action. Look at that badass driving. Oh, where's the bad guys? Where am I going? Right.
Bryant, it is an honor to finally meet you.
Genawi, I thought I would never see
Oh,
you
I can't
again.
turn it up.
Merimbe, go with my men. I must speak with Bryant.
Can't skip it.
Natasha, take over Renegade Command for me. Keep them busy while I talk to the president.
Alright. Come on, let's do something now.
Sandbuggies on the move. Looks like trouble in the nearby town. Inferno's men have opened fire on the civilians.
Love this game. So this game came out in 2011, I think this game came out. And I just thought, wow, this game is ace. Ace. Oh, I'm in trouble. Walked into a bit of a... Oh, wow. Just don't mess with me. It's just too much badass in one place here. Let's just take him down. That guy's got to be taken down. He's a bad guy. Oh yeah, have some of that. Have some of them apples. Oh no. Shoot the dudes. Run them over. Awesome. Awesome driving action, viewers. That nearly went bad for me. I just took it. Okay, we're in a bit of trouble here. That's it. Okay, that's fine. That's better. We've got a bigger gun now. Getting busted up a bit there, but we're okay. Awesome, viewers. This is what you tuned in for. Awesome machine gun action driving gaming. And I love this game. You get to drive tanks and cars and helicopters and boats and all kinds of driving, shooting, action. To gun them down. Trouble here. Lots of bad guys. So. Well, where do I go though? Where do I bring them to? Where do I bring them? Some life there then, but we'll crack on. To the drop point. So yeah, different countries and all kinds of places you go. Up to Daisy, destroying the town, never mind. Oh. Let's do the secondary one first. Oh. Get some health. Just in case, when it comes to the tanks, they can really do some damage. Oh. Go that way. Something on the hillside there, let's get it. That's it. Blimey. That's it. Tanks, you've got to shoot them in their energy cells behind. I used an EMP then just to... Oh, he's damaged me. Got me with a good hit there. Let's get in here and beat these guys up. What button is it? A button? Punch him in the face. Punch him in the face and go. That's just punching people as quick as you can and moving on. Right, let's go. You know what to do. Yep. Bust them up, that's what we want to do. Done. Blast Corps, that's exactly what this is like. Blast Corps actually. On the N64, if you ever played it, it's very similar. Blast Corps was great because I really enjoyed that game. It's just, so you're right, I never really thought about it, but this is very similar to that. This is great. So it's called Renegade Ops. It used to be available on Xbox Live and PC, Steam, and it's great. It's a great little game. Loads of missions and it's well, highly recommended for me. This is the sort of game that I love games like this. It's just, you know, when you just want to play a game, you just want to chill out. It's nice, you know, it's not like... Damn, I didn't move quick enough then. Trouble here, I'm in trouble. I need to get rid of that helicopter. Beat them up and move on. Call of Duty Forza Edition, absolutely. This is about driving and blowing stuff up. So actually, it is relevant to this channel. So there. Okay, we're in a bit of trouble here. We're in a bit of trouble. Gotta take this dude down. Oh, damn it. We're nearly dead. Dead. This is not good. This is not good. This is not good, viewers. I should have used my rockets. Miscalculation there. Take my time now. Damn, just killed him in the wrong place. Look at all that life that was there as well. Blow them up. Kicked in the face. Do I play Crew too much? I don't, you know. I should play the Crew 2, really. I've got it on the... I've got it on the Xbox. I think what it is, when it first came out, I didn't get into it. I didn't have the chance to really get into it, and I just found it a bit overcomplicated, and I should go on it again and just have a go. Now I'm streaming, because I wasn't streaming at the time, I was making videos. And videos take a lot longer to make, because you've got to play a game for hours and hours, and edit it all together, and when you're streaming, you can just sit here for a bit and just play it. So maybe I will do a bit of Crew 2. I have to get Black Panther to show me the ins and outs of the game. Get Theo to explain it all to me. Yeah, have some of that. Definitely can't risk dying again though. Shouldn't have lost that life then. Oh, I didn't see him. Oh wow. That rocket followed me all in a circle. Oh, this is not good. Really do some life. We're in trouble. Alright, see what we can do. I'm out of time here. Running out of time. We've got long. 2 minutes. 2 minutes, viewers. Done. In your face. Oh damn, I thought that was the last one. So yeah, I've got to play the crew 2. Oh, I wasn't looking. Damn. I've got to play the crew 2 a bit. Oh, I'm in trouble. Oh, I wasn't looking. There's a tank here now. Oh, I'm in big trouble now, viewers.
Squad of Inferno APCs heading toward the town.
That's not happening.
So we got him. He's dead.
Those APCs.
No, I didn't want to do that then. Didn't want to do that then. It's going to take ages to recharge. Gravel. Yeah, gravel was good fun as well, actually. It's much better on the PC than it was on console, just because of frame rate. It just made a massive difference to it. Fun game, gravel. We'd have done more on gravel again. Opportunity had been there, but just wasn't, unfortunately. Let's shoot these dudes. A lot of dudes to shoot here. On fire. Starting to get him set on fire again. A flamethrower did some damage earlier.
Bryant, they found me. Help! They're right on top of me.
Get her out of there. Now.
On my way. Damn, can't go that way. I'm in trouble. Some of that. Great.
Natasha's gone. They've taken
Damn.
her. Shit. Got something big coming my way.
Anyone remember Blur or Split Second? Yeah. You know, I mean, I was a
Juggernauts.
particular fan of.
Please get here and war history. Whatever it takes. Stop them.
Right. Gotta stop these then. These are probably going to hurt me. Oh, I'm going to go that way. Where are they? Confused with the direction there. Oh, busted me up. Oh my goodness me. Nearly dead. Give me the life. How do I stop him? I have to shoot the front of it. Oh, nice. Loads of dudes in there giving me health. Oh, I see, shoot sides. That's it then. Nice. Nice. What's this on one? Yeah, just something relaxing. The racing was quite stressful on Gran Turismo earlier, so I thought, you know what, let's just do something a bit less stressful. Man, that guy smashed me. So I can chill out before tuning out tonight. I thought I'd just do something else before going to bed. Just a bit of this, bit of chill out. But no, it was good. A stream earlier, like you say, good to get that good result in the GT. That helped me on the old ranking.
Sir, I regret to inform you. The Renegades, we cannot stop them. What are your orders? Get the train out of there. They take that cargo.
This game is awesome though. Love this game. Love this game. I can't. Oh. Can't actually change things on the screen. Right. Wasn't looking to where I had to go then. See if I've got enough time to get to this train. I've been missing all the health. Haven't got much time though. I know time will be limited. It's still a bit of driving. Still a bit of driving, guys. You know, it's a driving game. It's nice. Okay, so we're on the train tracks now. Oh. It's a bit bobbly on the train track. Let's see if we can shoot these guys. What are we trying to do here? Oh wow. Oh wow, it's just some serious damage. I just need that life for a second. Damn, I need that life as well. I'm going to run out of time, am I? How do I stop the train? Are they going to kill me? How do I stop the train? I don't know how to stop the train. I don't know how to stop the train.
Good work. Whatever that stuff is, I need a sample of it.
No. Oh, it's always from above this game. Always from above forward. Oh. You fly helicopters and drive cars and tanks. It's called Renegade Ops. Love this game. love this game.
I need to get this stuff analyzed. Wait, these stones, I have seen them before. There is only one place they can be found. The Kavi Mountains. Got incoming. Time to go. President Ganawi, you're coming with us.
Alright, we're going to defend the man in his limo.
The plane in one piece. Renegades, defend the limo at any cost. Natasha, you reading me? We're pulling
Oh
out.
no.
Get to the plane.
Oh wow. That is quite a roadblock. Wow. That's close. Damn, I'm stuck. Damn. Damn. Oh, this is not good. I'm not going to complete the mission. It's resetting me all the way over here. Come on. I'm not going to do it. They're busting it up. Look at that, he's nearly dead as well. That's a shame. You've nearly dead, that tank. And I'd have got all my life back. That's it, he's on now.
All right, we're airborne. Rendezvous at the Kavi Mountains.
What do I think of the Playdate console? Ooh, I don't know it. Don't know it. What's that all about? Love to see Wave Race GameCube. Yeah, I mean, I'm setting up the GameCube, unfortunately, is a bit of a pain. I do have it somewhere, though. I don't know if I still got it. Actually, I don't know if I've still got... No, I haven't got... I've got Wave Race on the 64. I've got Wave Race 64. I haven't got Wave Race... Wave Race on the GameCube. That's one I missed out on. And there we go. That was just a quick look at Renegade Ops. What a cool game. And that's it. I'm shattered now, guys. Hope you've enjoyed the let's just sort that. And just do that. And that is that. Oh, there we go. And PlayStation's decided to mess up. Lovely. There we go. Decided to disconnect itself as usual. So no, I don't know the Playdate console actually, but thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. Glad we got a better result on the second run of the race. It was a good result. Indie Dev handheld. Right, okay, I will. Yeah. Yeah, that's it for now, viewers. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Glad you enjoyed the late night session, and I'm gonna chill out now, and that'll be it. But that's it for now, as ever. More soon.